That'll be good. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a while, right? 'Cause like you.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to call today's meeting to order at 6 o'clock. Mr. City Clerk, can you please conduct roll call?
Mayor Pro Tem Melendez. Here. Councilmember Jimenez. Councilmember Tamayo.
Here.
Councilmember Torres. Here. Mayor Peralta.
And I am present. Mr. City Attorney, can you please announce our closed session items for this evening?
Yes, thank you very much, Madam Mayor, members of the City Council. First, if there's anyone who wishes to address the City Council on closed session items only, this would be the appropriate time to have filled out a card and turned it into the City Clerk's office. If I can inquire, have we received any closed session requests?
No speaker cards.
Thank you very much, Mr. City Clerk. We have 5 items on the agenda, items 1 through 5, as listed on the agenda, and those will be the items we will be discussing in closed session. It's appropriate to recess into closed session.
Okay, we will go ahead and recess to closed session at 6:01.
public safety of Montebello's residents is looked after by a dedicated police force and fire department. These committed professionals work day and night to protect and serve the health and safety needs of all community members. These departments offer a range of support including community policing, paramedic aid, homeless outreach, and fire prevention and suppression are all important aspects of living in Montebello.
Montebello Police Department is hiring skilled officers in a supportive community. Visit mpdcareers.com. Montebello Police Department, dedicated to superior service.
The city's rich diversity is reflected in its residential neighborhoods. Montebello offers a mixed variety of living choices, from single-family homes and apartments to townhomes and new housing developments that feature resort-style living and modern design. Senior living and assisted care communities for all income levels are available and offer older adults independent and supportive living options in comfortable, safe, interactive, and friendly environments. Montebello's commercial and business districts offer abundant opportunities for those who need office space or storefronts from which to offer goods and services or to conduct other business.
Show me 3. Ryan, 3, baby. Your thumb and your pinky go down. 3. Show me.
Montebello Unified School District is one of the largest school systems in Los Angeles County, enrolling nearly 30,000 students from kindergarten through 12th grade. Founded in 1909, Montebello High School is one of 5 comprehensive high schools in this school district. Montebello High offers a safe and nurturing learning environment, providing students with intellectual, social, and personal growth. The district has 4 other high schools: the Applied Technology Center, Bell Gardens, Shore, and Vale, as well as 16 elementary schools, 6 intermediate schools, and 4 schools for adult education, all which offer advanced learning opportunities. Opened in 2011, the Applied Technology Center offers select students a specialized learning community combining project-based learning with career-based skill sets in architecture, construction, culinary, engineering, and legal and health services. We're also home to several private religious schools, including St. Benedict Grammar School, Cantwell Sacred Heart of Mary High School, Miraculous Middle School, and other faith-based education options. All of Montebello's schools share a commitment to academic excellence and helping students to achieve their full potential.
Montebello Police Department is hiring skilled officers in a supportive community. Advance your career with competitive salary, benefits, generous certification bonuses, and recognition for your expertise. Lateral officers are also eligible for longevity pay, honoring your loyalty to the department. Your experience matters. Visit mpdcareers.com or call 323-887-1341. Montebello Police Department, dedicated to superior service.
If you're looking for a safe, reliable, and accessible way to travel across town or the greater Los Angeles area, look no further than Montebello Bus Lines. This is the 3rd largest transit agency in Los Angeles County. Montebello Bus Lines operates 7 local bus routes, a commuter connection service to Metrolink trains, and a dial-a-taxi program. Moving more than 7 million riders annually over the past decade, Montebello Bus Line supports the local economy by connecting people to jobs, shopping, entertainment venues, medical facilities, and learning institutions in 12 surrounding cities. Whether you're commuting to work or connecting with your friends to shop or eat out, let us do the driving as you sit back and relax on the way to your destination. Speaking of food, there's no lack of restaurants in the Montebello area. From authentic Mexican cuisine to classic Americana, you'll find something for everyone. Montebello offers diners a variety of tasteful eateries, bars, and social hangouts for all ages and appetites. The Shops at Montebello, with its modernized look and feel, strives to provide an optimal shopping experience and a place to come together, offering numerous retail and dining selections for the entire family. Macy's, H&M, Forever 21, JCPenney, Coach, plus more than 160 specialty retailers. With room to grow, you're invited to help us continue building Montebello's prosperity, beauty, and rich diversity. In our community, the value of community organizations improve our quality of life by the interests and spirit those organizations uphold. Community organizations provide opportunities for friends and neighbors to give back, get involved, and come together while creating a sense of pride for the city they all share. Contact a community organization today and discover the contribution you can make through your participation and support.
She already died. There was a descendant. She said she would go to court. So you always at the city hall. No, you cannot rent the land for a 7-Eleven. I don't know if you know that when you get off from Wilshire, off the 405, to the left is UCLA, right, and Banks, and West. But to the right is VA hospital. There's no gas station. There's no septic. It's prime land for all the right. But see, she will go and complain. Oh no, you can't go there. You can't put that there. It's only to be used for free.
With open green spaces and over 125 acres of parkland. Montebello's recreation and community services offer endless opportunities in outdoor activities, health and wellness services, exciting events, and fun activities for all ages. Offering 12 scenic parks, 4 community centers, and multiple athletic facilities, recreational resources that enhance daily living and connect residents with their community. Engaging with the public every day, the Department of Recreation and Community Services provides quality programming in athletics, childcare, volunteer opportunities, and senior wellness activities. Recreation leaders strive to provide stellar services while creating memorable experiences for all families, residents, and visitors. Looking for fun and entertainment? Find hidden gems like the Barnyard Zoo, Sanchez Adobe Museum, or the Downtown Farmers Market. Coming soon is a world-class Topgolf entertainment complex. Whether you're spending a sunny day at one of our parks or joining a community event, Recreation and Community Services has something for everyone.
know what's going on in a bustling, growing city like Montebello? Staying connected is more important than ever, and Montebello's eBlast makes it easy with highlights sent to your email inbox every week. Signing up is quick and simple. Just visit this website link or scan the QR code on your screen and enter your email address. You're all set to receive valuable information about your community, including festivals and holiday events, public announcements, recreational programs information, renovation and development projects, and much more. With our weekly e-blast, you'll never miss out on the top news and information about your neighborhood. Together, we can build a more connected and vibrant community. Montebello's e-blast, your weekly guide to Montebello happenings.
I struggled a lot mentally. I tried to take my life 3 separate times. Thank God I was unsuccessful.
It was just such a big word, bipolar.
Just wanted to live or die. Who cares? No hopes, no dreams, nothing.
Low confidence has put me through a lot.
When the party was over and I was by myself, I felt a sadness and a loneliness.
I was diagnosed with depression when I was in 8th grade.
Trying to seek help with that kind of stuff, people just didn't get it. People just didn't get it.
Mental health was not discussed.
It never occurred to me that you could go somewhere and talk about it. Never. Ever.
One of the biggest stressors that I've had for years was just trying to get help.
Therapy, I think was one of the biggest things that got me through all of my suicidal ideations and depression and anxiety.
Being alcohol-free for the last year, I'm really happy to be here, which I didn't feel before.
My therapist is cool, awesome, chill.
Music, exercise, and connections with other people.
Maybe whoever you are that's listening right now, I hope that you can understand that it's enough. We're enough.
There's always going to be a moment in your life where you have a choice of turning back or keep going. If you keep going, you can only go.
If they're struggling every day to just be alive, they're not going to tell you that. And so I think the anonymous part is such a huge thing, and also just the ease of getting help through Care Solace.
How much support and hope that we have, because Care Solace was able to help us close the gap. It was so quick, I didn't even see it coming.
Finally having the right people listen. It's such a huge, huge relief.
I want people to feel their lives are worth something. My life is about helping those people understand that and get them the services that they need so they can turn their lives around.
The Citizen of the Month program celebrates those who embody the spirit of advocacy, volunteerism, education, and contribution. Montebello is filled with extraordinary people who light up our community with compassion. They are unsung heroes who make a difference in the lives of others. We invite you to be a part of the process and nominate someone today. To nominate someone for Citizen of the Month, visit tinyurl.com/citizen nomination or scan this QR code and complete the nomination form. Each month, the nominees are reviewed and selected by the Citizen of the Month Committee and awarded during City Council meetings. Help us acknowledge the remarkable efforts of these quiet champions and give them the recognition they deserve. Nominate someone today, because every act of kindness counts.
Welcome to the city of Montebello. Montebello is adjacent to the San Gabriel Valley in Los Angeles County, approximately 8 miles southeast of downtown Los Angeles. Here you'll find a beautiful suburban community, parks and open space, and diverse dining and shopping experiences among a thriving business district. Settled by the native Tongvan peoples and later developed by missionaries and agriculture, the city reflects its name for beautiful mountain. Montebello's fertile hills are historically known for their natural beauty and breathtaking views. The discovery of oil in the region in the early 1900s gave rise to local industry and increased prosperity of the city. Montebello is now home to nearly 63,000 residents. Located near major freeways, Montebello is an ideal location for businesses to thrive, serving as an important center for the movement of goods, auto sales, and industrial warehousing and manufacturing, offering families, visitors, and businesses an environment in which they can live, work, and play. The public safety of Montebello's residents is looked after by a dedicated police force and fire department. These committed professionals work day and night to protect and serve the health and safety needs of all community members. These departments offer a range of support including community policing, paramedic aid, homeless outreach, and fire prevention and suppression are all important aspects of living in Montebello.
Montebello Police Department is hiring skilled officers in a supportive community. Visit mpdcareers.com. Montebello Police Department, dedicated to superior service.
The city's rich diversity is reflected in its residential neighborhoods. Montebello offers a mixed variety of living choices, from single-family homes and apartments to townhomes and new housing developments that feature resort-style living and modern design. Senior living and assisted care communities for all income levels are available and offer older adults independent and supportive living options in comfortable, safe, interactive, and friendly environments. Montebello's commercial and business districts offer abundant opportunities for those who need office space or storefronts from which to offer goods and services or to conduct other business.
Show me 3. Ryan, 3, baby. Your thumb and your pinky go down. 3. Show me.
Montebello Unified School District is one of the largest school systems in Los Angeles County, enrolling nearly 30,000 students from kindergarten through 12th grade. Founded in 1909, Montebello High School is one of 5 comprehensive high schools in this school district. Montebello High offers a safe and nurturing learning environment, providing students with intellectual, social, and personal growth. The district has 4 other high schools: the Applied Technology Center, Bell Gardens, Shure, and Vale, as well as 16 elementary schools, 6 intermediate schools, and 4 schools for adult education, all which offer advanced learning opportunities. Opened in 2011, the Applied Technology Center offers select students a specialized learning community combining project-based learning with career-based skill sets in architecture, construction, culinary, engineering, and legal and health services. We're also home to several private religious schools, including St. Benedict Grammar School, Cantwell Sacred Heart of Mary High School, Miraculous Middle School, and other faith-based education options. All of Montebello's schools share a commitment to academic excellence in helping students to achieve their full potential.
Montebello Police Department is hiring skilled officers in a supportive community. Advance your career with competitive salary, benefits, generous certification bonuses, and recognition for your expertise. Lateral officers are also eligible for longevity pay, honoring your loyalty to the department. Your experience matters. Visit mpdcareers.com or call 323-887-1341. Montebello Police Department, dedicated to superior service.
you're looking for a safe, reliable, and accessible way to travel across town or the greater Los Angeles area, look no further than Montebello Bus Lines. This is the third largest transit agency in Los Angeles County. Montebello Bus Lines operates 7 local bus routes, a commuter connection service to Metrolink trains, and a dial-a-taxi program. Moving more than 7 million riders annually over the past decade, Montebello Bus Lines supports the local economy by connecting people to jobs, shopping, entertainment venues, medical facilities, and learning institutions in 12 surrounding cities. Whether you're commuting to work or connecting with your friends to shop or eat out, let us do the driving as you sit back and relax on the way to your destination. Speaking of food, there's no lack of restaurants in the Montebello area. From authentic Mexican cuisine to classic Americana, you'll find something for everyone. Montebello offers diners a variety of tasteful eateries, bars, and social hangouts for all ages and appetites. The Shops at Montebello, with its modernized look and feel, strives to provide an optimal shopping experience and a place to come together, offering numerous retail and dining selections for the entire family. Stroll through Macy's, H&M, Forever 21, JCPenney, Coach, plus more than 160 specialty retailers. With room to grow, you're invited to help us continue building Montebello's prosperity, beauty, and rich diversity. In our community, the value of community organizations improve our quality of life by the interests and spirit those organizations uphold. Community organizations provide opportunities for friends and neighbors to give back, get involved, and come together while creating a sense of pride for the city they all share. Contact a community organization today and discover the contribution you can make through your participation and support. With open green spaces and over 125 acres of parkland. Montebello's recreation and community services offer endless opportunities in outdoor activities, health and wellness services, exciting events, and fun activities for all ages. Offering 12 scenic parks, 4 community centers, and multiple athletic facilities, recreational resources that enhance daily living and connect residents with their community. Engaging with the public every day, the Department of Recreation and Community Services provides quality programming in athletics, childcare, volunteer opportunities, and senior wellness activities. Recreation leaders strive to provide stellar services while creating memorable experiences for all families, residents, and visitors. Looking for fun and entertainment? Find hidden gems like the Barnyard Zoo, Sanchez Adobe Museum, or the Downtown Farmers Market. Coming soon is a world-class Top Golf entertainment complex. Whether you're spending a sunny day at one of our parks or joining a community event, Recreation and Community Services has something for everyone.
Want to know what's going on in a bustling, growing city like Montebello? Staying connected is more important than ever, and Montebello's e-blast makes it easy with highlights sent to your email inbox every week. Signing up is quick and simple. Just visit this website link or scan the QR code on your screen and enter your email address. You're all set to receive valuable information about your community, including festivals and holiday events, public announcements, recreational programs information, renovation and development projects, and much more. With our weekly e-blast, you'll never miss out on the top news and information about your neighborhood. Together, we can build a more connected and vibrant community. Montebello's e-blast, your weekly guide to Montebello happenings.
I struggled a lot mentally. I tried to take my life 3 separate times. Thank God I was unsuccessful.
It was just such a big word, bipolar.
Just wanted to like live or die. Like, who cares? No hopes, no dreams, nothing.
Low confidence has put me through a lot.
When the party was over and I was by myself, I felt a sadness and a loneliness.
I was diagnosed with depression when I was in 8th grade.
Trying to seek help with that kind of stuff, like, people just didn't get it. People just didn't get it.
Mental health was not discussed.
It never occurred to me that you could go somewhere and talk about it. Never. Ever.
One of the biggest stressors that I've had for years was just trying to get help.
Therapy, I think, was one of the biggest things that got me through all of my suicidal ideations and depression and anxiety.
Being alcohol free for the last year, I'm like really happy to be here, which I didn't feel before.
My therapist is cool, awesome, chill.
Music, exercise, and connections with other people.
Maybe whoever you are that's listening right now, like, I hope that you can understand that it's enough. We're enough.
There's always going to be a moment in your life where you have a choice of turning back or keep going. If you keep going, you can only go.
If they're struggling every day to just be alive, they're not going to tell you that. And so I think the anonymous part is such a huge thing, and also just the ease of getting help through Care Solace.
How much support and hope that we have, because Care Solace was able to help us close the gap. It was so quick, I didn't even see it coming.
Finally having the right people listen. It's such a huge relief.
I want people to feel their lives are worth something. My life is about helping those people understand that and get them the services that they need so they can turn their lives around.
The Citizen of the Month program celebrates those who embody the spirit of advocacy, volunteerism, education, and contribution. Montebello is filled with extraordinary people who light up our community with compassion. They are unsung heroes who make a difference in the lives of others. We invite you to be a part of the process and nominate someone today. To nominate someone for Citizen of the Month, visit tinyurl.com/citizen nomination or scan this QR code and complete the nomination form. Each month, the nominees are reviewed and selected by the Citizen of the Month Committee and awarded during City Council meetings. Help us acknowledge the remarkable efforts of these quiet champions and give them the recognition they deserve. Nominate someone today, because every act of kindness counts.
Welcome to the city of Montebello. Montebello is adjacent to the San Gabriel Valley in Los Angeles County, approximately 8 miles southeast of downtown Los Angeles. Here you'll find a beautiful suburban community, parks and open space, and diverse dining and shopping experiences among a thriving business district. Settled by the native Tongvan peoples and later developed by missionaries and agriculture, the city reflects its name for beautiful mountain. Montebello's fertile hills are historically known for their natural beauty and breathtaking views. The discovery of oil in the region in the early 1900s gave rise to local industry and increased prosperity of the city. Montebello is now home to nearly 63,000 residents. Located near major freeways, Montebello is an ideal location for businesses to thrive, serving as an important center for the movement of goods, auto sales, and industrial warehousing and manufacturing.
Oh, they don't eat salad. I said, no, you needed to order green salad at another place if you have to. But you needed to have, they didn't have, it was pork, was the greasy meat, the white rice. There was coleslaw, but it didn't taste American. It was so bad. It was so.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience. I would like to reconvene from closed session at 7:03 this evening. Mr. City Attorney, can you please provide a report on our items for closed session?
Yes, thank you very much, Madam Mayor. Members of the City Council, the record should reflect that the City Council recessed into closed session with all 5 members being present, that the items that were listed on the agenda, 1 through 5, were announced prior to recessing to closed session, and now is the report from the closed session discussions. Item number 1, conference with labor negotiators. The City Council received a briefing from the cities and agencies negotiator on the labor group involving the Montebello Police Officers Association. No final action was taken. Direction was provided, but there's nothing that is required to be reported at this time. Item 2, conference with real property negotiator. The properties located at 602, 04, 08, and 610 Whittier Boulevard were discussed. Direction was provided to the agency's negotiators, but there was no final action taken and nothing further to report. Item 3 was the insurance liability claim. As listed on the agenda, there was no action taken on that matter, but a briefing and an update was provided to the City Council. Item 4, conference with legal counsel, anticipated litigation in one matter. That was also presented to the City Council, but there was no action taken. Direction was provided to bring this forward in open session at a future City Council meeting. Item number 5, conference with legal counsel, existing litigation, the Prologis versus LA County Metropolitan et al. There was a briefing provided to the City Council, no action taken on that matter, and nothing further to report. Madam Mayor, that concludes my report from closed session. It is appropriate to continue with the open portion of the meeting at this time.
Thank you. Moving forward with the open portion, for our invocation, we will have our city clerk, and for our pledge of allegiance, our elected city treasurer.
Ready, begin. Okay.
As we gather here today, we pray that we are ever mindful of opportunities to render our service to fellow citizens and to our community, keeping in mind always the enduring values of life, exerting our efforts in those areas and on those things upon which future generations can build with confidence. Let us continue to strive to make a better world. We ask this in thy name. Amen.
America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So moving forward with our ceremonial items and presentations, I will go ahead and ask my colleagues to join me on the front. Today we'll be recognizing Montebello Youth Leadership Club's 11-year anniversary, as well as various check presentations to various city organizations, service clubs, Chamber of Commerce, as well as sister city associations. So if I may please ask my colleagues to join me in the front. Thank you. If we can please have the executive board of the Montebello Youth Leadership Club please come up front. May I please have a big round of applause for them? Montebello Youth Leadership Club, also known as MILK, was established on July 25th, 2013 by Oliver and Christopher Jimenez, our city clerk. That summer of 2013, the Jimenez brothers came together with 11 friends that soon enough became the first cabinet and established the organization's constitution, name, and mission. Montebello Youth Leadership Club's mission is to inspire the youth, to give back to the community, and establish a new generation of leaders by getting civically involved. This organization also provides the space and opportunity for members to grow and enhance their leadership and social skills. MILK works on issues and projects concerning our community and youth by taking part in informative campaigns, volunteering, hosting public forums, and collaborating with our elected officials and community partners, bringing all this together to make our community a better home for all of us. As we mark this special occasion, we want to express our deepest gratitude to the members, mentors, volunteers, and supporters who have all contributed their time, resources, and wisdom. Your passion and commitment have made the Montebello Youth Leadership Club a beacon of hope and inspiration for all the youth here in the city of Montebello. Congratulations on your 11-year anniversary, and here's to many more years of empowering the next generation of leaders and making a difference in our community.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you to our mayor and our city council for recognizing us today. It's been 11 hardworking years, and I think in those 11 years, we've definitely built a lot of great relationships, great partnerships. Recently, with the leadership of my brother here, the president of MILK, we've been able to collaborate and work closely with our organizations here in the community, which has been an amazing thing because when we're all in the same room, we share amazing ideas, and it's all for the same vision, right? To give back to the community and to always be there for our community. So these last 11 years have been really great. We never really thought that we'd make it this far. I think when we first started, the first thing we did was to come to the city council meeting and kind of introduce our organization, right? So at that time, it was very nerve-wracking, but looking back at it now, like, I get to serve our beautiful community as city clerk. 11 years later, we've built great partnerships. We've given countless hours, and we've mentored a lot of our youth. So we're really proud of all of the youth that have been in our organization and are now doing great things. And a lot of them also are continuing to give back to the community. So we just want to thank everyone that we've ever worked with and everyone that supported us along the way. And we're just looking forward to many more years of serving our community. So thank you very much.
So I would like to just also provide some certificates to your board. We do have Oliver Jimenez. We have Christopher Jimenez, our city clerk. Elena Espinosa. Cassandra Sandoval. Andrea Ruiz. Okay. We have two members that are not here, but Janaya Alvarez as well as Genesis Jimenez. I would like to recognize them as well. Thank you. Up next, we do have various check presentations that we will be providing to local and very vital organizations here in the city of Montebello. I would like to thank my colleagues on the city council for their commitment to really supporting these organizations financially. These contributions are really a testament to our commitment in supporting the invaluable work that they do, whether it's fostering international relations through our sister city organizations, driving local business and economic growth through our Chamber of Commerce, or volunteering to assist our community in making it a better place, like our service organizations. We are extremely proud to stand alongside these organizations as we work together to just build a more vibrant and inclusive community. So if I can please have some assistance in presenting the checks, and we will go ahead and call up the first organization, the Ashia Sister Cities organization. If I can please invite your members to come up today.
Get behind the chair.
Emma, would you like to share a few words?
Hi, thank you very much. I'm Andy Yamamoto, and I'm the Vice President of the Montebello Ashia Sister City Association. Emma's a little under the weather right now, so I'm going to speak for us. I want to thank everyone in the Montebello community who came and supported us, help us out, attend our events, say hello in the community. And I especially want to thank the City Council for their generous donation. I really appreciate it. We all do.
Thank you. Who do we have up next? We have the Montebello Historical Society. If I can please welcome the members up. Would you like to share a few words?
John first.
Oh, John. Yeah. Would you like to share a few words about the Montebello?
Oh, sure. This is a great honor. I want to thank the mayor and the council members for this donation. I know a lot of people don't come out to our little adobe out in the corner there, but we have a lot of very interesting history here in Montebello, and we want to share it with our community. So we just invite you to come on out to the adobe. We're open every Saturday from 12 to 3. And then in January, we have an annual battle reenactment we do of the Battle of Rio San Gabriel. And it was the largest land battle in California's history. And unlike the monument that's down off of Washington and Bluff, the battle actually happened here up where Grant Ray Park is. So Grant Ray Park is where the battle happened. So we just want to bring that awareness to the local community that we doing research, we can correct history and go forward with telling more about our history of Montebello. Okay, thank you.
Oh, up next we do have Sir Optimus, so we can please welcome our beautiful ladies up here. Would you like to share a few words? Okay. Yeah. Hi, nice to see you. How's your dad?
Doing okay.
Okay, while everyone's giving hugs and acknowledging each other, my name is Christine Demas. I'm the president of the Montebello Sir Optimus International. And, oh, thank you. We are a global organization, but what makes us unique is that we all are connected in such a great way. And we give to, young ladies and individuals that are part of our community in some of our signature programs like Live Your Dream, and that's our signature program with Sir Optimus. So, and then we have our own scholarships. Kathy Hensel, everybody knows who that is, right, in these chambers, and also Elaine Krishner, right? And then we have another one, Freedom, or Spirit of Freedom. So we are always raising money for our community members so that they can continue their education. And some of us are teachers, so we push so that we can have our, community further their education to bring better, more, always something great to this community. So thank you very much. Thank you, City. You're amazing.
Up next, if I may please call the members of the Rotary Club.
Sure. You want to do it? Oh, you're the president.
Good evening. My name is Denise Hagopian. I'm this year's president of the Montebello Rotary Club, and I am so proud of the amount of work we have done in our community. Our goal is $40,000 that we spend in our community for food, backpacks, clothes, helping people in need. Pretend you can hear me. We fundraise all year and we appreciate your support, and we know our community appreciates what we do for them. So thank you, Montebello City Council, and we will put this money to good work. And I forgot to mention, we're 100 years old. We've been serving Montebello.
Yeah. Up next, we have the iconic YMCA. If I can please have John up here and any other members.
Wait, where are all the YMCA peeps?
I know.
Yes. Don't leave me up here alone.
Would you like to?
Yes.
Yeah. Would you like to share a few words about the YMCA? Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. My name is John Lucerarian. I'm the executive director at the Montebello Commerce YMCA. I could say firsthand, having grown up at our YMCA, the depth of impact that it's had in my life, so much so that it inspired me to make my career at the YMCA. On behalf of all of our families, our youth, and our seniors, we appreciate our city council and our partners at the city of Montebello for your support in not only the cash donation, but just the partnership in helping us provide a space for well-being for all of our community members. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you, John. Up next, I would love to call out my Lion siblings, the Lions Club. Yeah. 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 Okay. So we all went. Okay. There we go. Wow. How about we just stand? Or. Okay. Can we get a few folks on this side? Where? You can make 2 rows. Next week. Okay. President, would you like to share a few words?
Sure.
I will go ahead and ask President Mike to share a few words about what the Lion Club does in our community.
Thank you, Mayor Scarlett, Lion Scarlett. My name is Mike Reyes. I'm president this year of the Montebello Lions Club, and we do a lot of projects during the year. helping with the back-to-school projects. We have Thanksgiving baskets, our eyesight project. So we do a lot, and we appreciate this check. It will go to back to the community, to a lot of our projects. So we want to say thank you to Mayor Scarlett and City Council of Montebello. Thank you very much. Oh, we're going to be celebrating 100 years in May 2025. So save the date, and it's going to be a big celebration here in Montebello. So we're looking forward to celebrate with all you guys. Thank you.
One, two, three. One more. Thank you.
Yay. Here we go.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, and up next we do have the wonderful Montebello Chamber of Commerce. If I can please call Adriana and members. The chamber does in the community.
So those that don't know me, I'm Adriana Dugan from the Montebello Chamber of Commerce. And we are advocates for our businesses here in the community. And we have programs, we have services, we have resources that we make available to all of our businesses in the community. And we do networking events to make sure that our businesses network and prosper, and we help their businesses succeed. So on behalf of the Montebello Chamber, we are honored for this generous donation. Thank you so much, not just for the donation, but for the support. City Council, you all are amazing. City Manager, thank you. Staff, we've built a really great relationship and a great partnership. So thank you so much for this generous donation. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to all the Vital Service Club and organizations that came out today. We did have our sister cities, Stepanakert, who were not able to make it, but I do want to just recognize the work that they're also doing in building global ties here in the city of Montebello. Moving forward, that does conclude our presentations for this evening, and we will go ahead and move forward with public comments on non-agenda items. Mr. City Attorney, may you please read the statement of oral communications before receiving public comments, and then just kindly requesting if the doors could be closed to us so we can hear a little better. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Mayor. This time is the opportunity for public comments on non-agenda items. The time period will be for 30 minutes. Anyone who wishes to address the City Council would have to fill out a card and turn it in at this time. Each speaker has an opportunity to speak not to exceed 3 minutes. State law prohibits the City Council from taking action or entertaining extended discussion on a topic not listed on the agenda. Please show courtesy to others and direct all of your comments to this Mayor and City Council. And Mr. City Clerk, do we have public comments on non-agenda items?
Yes, we do. First speaker is Milton Meyer, followed by Fiona Reimers.
Oh, I could be loud. Madam Mayor, City Council, my name is Milton Meyer. I am one of the executive board members of Heart Compassion. So first thing, Pastor Eric wants to thank you for all your support. You know, we just recently had our backpack event, which we went and we gave over 800 backpacks to the citizens of Montebello. You know, we support Montebello and we appreciate all the support you give us. I mean, we do our weekly outreaching where we give out food. Most of the food that we give out goes to on our Tuesday and Wednesday outreaches are to the citizens of Montebello. So we appreciate all your support and everything that you do for us. And we just want to thank everything that you guys do. It was really important that Pastor Eric sent me here today just to make sure we just thank you, because sometimes we get so busy in our days, we forget to say thank you. You know, so for that, I want to say thank you. One question that I had was this. I know before we had opportunities and we got some financial support from you with a CBDG fund. We didn't get that this year, and we're just hoping that if there's an opportunity to get a fund, to get something for that, we would love that opportunity. Like everybody knows, I mean, we are, a nonprofit, so everything that we do is funded by support. You know, free food is not free food. People, that's one thing people think. It's free food is great. We pay rent, we pay for trucks, we pay for that. So free food is not free food. So again, we just want to thank you for your support. And if there's some way we can get extra support, on funding, we really would appreciate it. But again, the city and everybody here, we just want to thank you for all that you do. Please, if you ever need something, come and speak to us, speak to Pastor Eric, the staff. We're always here to work with you. And again, thanks to you guys, we helped give over 800 backpacks. That impact for our community is huge, and we continue to do it, like our Thanksgiving, our Christmas, our Easter. We even had a dog and cat event. You know why? Because people are having issues with money, and they love their pets, and we want to make sure they have help. Okay? Thank you very much, and thank you for your time.
Thank you. If I can please have one of our staff members can connect with Mr. Milton about the next round of CDBG funding opportunities. Thank you. Can we please proceed with the next public speaker?
Next speaker is Fiona Reimers, followed by Rosa Tamayo.
Good evening, Council. I'm Fiona Reimers, the Community Library Manager at Chet Hollerfield Library, and thanks for the chance to give an update on things. We have until October 5th, we're accepting bookmark contest submissions from students K through 12. This happens every year. Ultimately, the bookmarks go to the Board of Supervisors at the county, and then there's a winner, and then the child gets their bookmark printed for every county library. So it's very exciting and can get kids their talents exposed to everyone. And last of all, I want to keep it short, but we have our first book club meeting, so I want to encourage anyone, any adult who enjoys reading and is free on September 19th at 11:30 a.m. to come and join us. We're reading Hang the Moon by Jeanette Walls. She wrote The Glass Castle. So please get involved at the library, Chet Holofield and Montebello. Thank you.
Next speaker is Rosa Tamayo, followed by Linda Nicholas.
Buenas noches, Mayor Scarlett Peralta y miembros del concilio.
Good evening, Mayor Scarlett and members of the council.
Soy Rosa Tamayo
My name is Rosa Tamayo.
y quiero decirles que urgen más viviendas para homeless anónimos. Esto quiere decir familias que están arrimadas con otras familias porque a veces no entienden quién.
This means there are more houses is urgently needed for homeless anonymous. That means families that are living together with other families.
Hay veteranos homeless como 4,000 a 5,000 en las calles.
There are about 4,000 to 5,000 homeless veterans in the street.
Y también quiero decirles que en el recall para la concejal Angie Jiménez ha sido una falsedad y se pagó $30,000 que ustedes lo sacaron de la ciudad.
And I would like to say that the recall for Angie Jimenez is a lie. The city paid about $30,000 that you got, the money was obtained from the city.
Y se lo dieron al Señor de los cielos y a la Señora de los cielos.
And that's, you gave that to El Señor de los Cielos and
La Señora de los cielos.
La Señora de los Cielos.
El Señor de los cielos no vive aquí en la ciudad de Montebello y no paga tax.
The Señor de los Cielos does not live in the city here, neither does he pay taxes in the city.
Y ustedes votaron para el recall.
And you vote for the recall.
Angie Jiménez.
You voted for the recall for Angie, for Council Angie Jiménez.
Pero la gente del Distrito 5 fue la que votó.
However, voters from District Number 5
Para ella.
They were the ones that voted for her.
Para que fuera la concejal del Distrito 5.
In order for her to be the council for District Number 5.
Y esto pasó porque no se alineó la concejal Angie Jiménez con sus contratos de intereses personales.
And that was because Angie didn't join you guys with...
No, eso no estaba diciendo.
¿Puede repetir?
Estoy diciendo que la concejal Angie Jiménez no se alineó con los concejales que hicieron el recall.
Didn't align with the rest of the councils that did the recall.
Porque no estaban de acuerdo con los negocios.
Because they didn't agree with the business contracts.
Propios intereses personales de ellos.
And their self-interest.
El otro asunto es que
The other
tuvimos
point is,
en el Distrito 5, en menos de un mes tuvimos 3 asesinatos.
In District Number 5, in less than 1 month, we had 3 murders.
Urge una subestación de policía en el Distrito 5.
It is urgent to obtain more police in District
Distrito 5.
District Number 5.
Y yo quiero decirles que por favor ya dejen de castigar a Angie Jiménez y la dejen trabajar.
I would like to please leave Angie Jimenez alone and allow her to work.
El otro asunto es que Mayor Scarlett
The other subject
Peralta,
is that Mayor Scarlett Peralta,
usted invitó al distrito 2
you invited District Number 2,
el 26 de septiembre
that will be on September 26,
para un ice cream,
in an ice cream event.
pero discriminó al distrito 1, 3, 4 y 5.
However, districts number 1, 3, 4, and 5 were discriminated.
Y no debe de estar violando la ley porque
The law shouldn't be
el Cue
violated.
Canyon no es de su propiedad. Que se lo presten es otra cosa, pero no lo debe de estar usando porque es... ¿Dónde se perdió?
Porque la última oración que
Yo dije que no debe de usar la facilidad del Cue Canyon porque es una facilidad de la ciudad.
The Cue Canyon facility shouldn't be used because that facility belongs to the city.
Para el 26 de septiembre, tomando ice cream para el distrito 2 solamente.
For district, that would be for September 26th for district only, district number 2 only.
Okay, thank you.
Next speaker is Linda Nicholas, followed by Joella Valdez.
Good evening. My name is Linda Nicholas, co-founder of Match 90640, address on file. This evening, I would like to clarify an article from the Whittier Daily newspaper regarding the opening of the Tesla dealership. FYI, the negotiations were brokered by the former city manager, Renee Bobadilla, and the former mayor, Cobos Cawthorn, both owners of Teslas. Once in full operation, the Tesla dealership will be the biggest sales revenue producer for the city of Montebello. Again, the former mayor's legacy for the continuous sales tax revenue to keep the city financially solid. Scarlett, before you take credit, make sure it was your work, not somebody else's that you're copying. Just like Topgolf, you had no dealing for bringing it to the city. All you did was cut the ribbon. That's it. David, again, you'd never do your research. You just open your mouth and double talk, which is, FYI, people are sick of your raving and hearing you continually repeat yourself just you like to hear your voice. In 2021, I called the then state auditor, Eileen Howell, because I had her number, and voiced my concerns with the methodology of the figures. The city's sales tax revenue was not considered. I am a math savant and work with the auditors and the figures. It was agreed that Montebello was not on the high risk any longer, nor was the city on the list in the year 2022. It was back on the high risk in 2023, the year you, David, became mayor. That's no big surprise. And this year with Scarlett. So again, Scarlett, you're planning to illegally bring food into the Chile Verde golf course against the city law. You're the mayor. You're breaking your own city's law. What the hell's the matter with you? On September 26th, which I guess you were given carte blanche, which means freedom to act as one's own wishes. You don't need to ask AI for the definition because I'm sure you don't know what it is. But that's what it means. You can do what you please. That's a violation of the FPPC rules. You are not allowed to use city-owned facilities for your political campaigning. Guess you think you're above the law and nothing can be done to you. Just wait, it's coming. And it will be sweet. And also, please, consider giving our police officers that put their lives on the line a big raise because they need it. Look at what's happening in Long Beach. Long Beach is giving outrageous pays. And they are losing police officers every single day. In not too short future, you're going to find out that Long Beach is going to go sheriff. They can't keep the police officers. So if we want to keep all our police officers, give them a decent big raise, not just a minimal. Give them an outrageous wage. Thank you.
Next speaker is Jola Valdez, followed by Senator Richard Polanco.
Good evening. So I'm also going to talk about this invitation to this ice cream event and the decision to host yet another event on city property exclusively for District 2. Do you, Mayor, have plans on attending this event also? Because earlier this summer, we saw a similar event with an In-N-Out truck at the golf course, which is city property, purportedly to thank District 2 residents for their patience during the construction of Topgolf. However, I want to point out that the entire city experienced inconveniences of that construction, not just one, because how many of us get off on Finley to come home from work? Okay. We're a small city, and our districts are separated by just a couple blocks each. We don't live in a large city. So I ask, why are events being held on city property that you attend, hosted by your benefactor, that exclude other districts? So District 4, who is also coping with significant construction impacts, we have not got any type of appreciation or reaching out, any engagement, nothing. There's no striping on the road where the closure is. It's chaos, it's a free-for-all, and it puts people and family in danger every time they cross. There's no ADA compliant public right-of-way, and I watch people walk with canes. I've walked myself. There's a makeshift chalk crosswalk. So we need to do better, District 4. Please do better, because our children are at risk, our elderlies, our disabled residents are also at risk, and no one cares. And it's troubling to see that our city continues to pay for your event, Scarlett, your mayor reception. Imagine any large city paying with our taxpayer dollars for a victory party for an elected official. This is unacceptable. Start paying for your own events. You fundraise, you have money, you have corporate benefactors. Rent a facility. This is not your playground. Stop using our tax dollars. I pay business tax. I pay property tax. We all pay taxes here. We pay a premium to live in this city, and sometimes that premium is not on par with the services that we receive. None of my neighbors have received a call from you or our council members since that fire. Neighbors on Greenwood, neighbors that live across from Truckway. Do you guys even walk down there? You're the mayor of the city. So instead of trying to host these events so that District 2 gets to know you and know your name, be a mayor for the city, not for yourself. But I understand you need to keep this seat because, girl, you need to pay that mortgage.
Next speaker is Senator Richard Polanco, followed by Raul Hurtado.
Good evening. My name is Richard Polanco. I'm a former state senator. I had the honor of serving 16 years in the legislature. I served my last 4 years as the Senate Majority Leader. Upon my retirement, I created a nonprofit institute to train newly elected officials on how to govern. I wish I had continued, given the exposure that the city has with regards to some of the claims that have been made. In my last presentation, I made reference to there is a pattern of conduct to remove, terminate, or place on leave of absence highly qualified employees, only to be replaced by former employees who had been terminated, rightfully terminated. That is wrong. Whoever gave advice to you all on that matter is poor advice. With regards to the issue that has, for all intent and purpose, created the muzzling of Councilwoman Jimenez by virtue of the claim against her, which goes to the pattern of conduct. And in my experience, the play is never really here. It's what's beyond that matters. That's the real play. And the play here is to muzzle her, show that she is ineffective, show that she's non-responsive to the people who have elected her. I authored the California Voting Rights Act to create these districts, which you all originally opposed, and tried to create an odd number with all sorts of different kind of scenarios. It didn't work. It shouldn't have worked. And so I'm here again to make reference to the fact that a report investigation was done. The report had been completed. And I have a question to the city manager. When did you receive it? And when did you forward it to every council member? And to legal counsel, when did you receive it? You have a fiduciary duty, Mr. Glassman, that goes beyond. And as an officer of the court, she's a council member, and she deserves fairness, equal treatment. And for withholding that report, that should be public, because the residents of Montebello deserve the truth. Thank you for your time.
Next speaker, Raul Hurtado, followed by Greg Gonzalez.
Thank you, Senator Polanco. That was really good. I want to bring up something that happened a few meetings ago. Joseph Sanchez asked you a question about when the time starts when somebody comes over here and speaks. And he also said that hopefully you could answer his question by the time he got back to the seat. Well, that question has not been answered yet. It was a simple question, could have been answered. You still haven't answered it. Now, you know very well that I'm an advocate to stop this translation service that the city pays for, because you don't have to pay for it. I've told you so many times that you don't have to pay for it. And yet you allow it to keep going on. Now, at the last meeting, I got up and spoke about very important people in the compound over there at the Street Fest. I challenged you to write on your consul orals, which would have been a good one because none of you have any consul orals today, where you could have said why you think you're a very important person. I know David could have filled 10 pages up because he really thinks he's a very important person. It irritates me when I went up there and saw all these people in that compound, and the person that is committing fraud and stealing from the city is in that very important person section. So that's why I asked, what does it take? Why do you consider yourselves very important people? I think it's a very legitimate question. Not one of you answered it. I challenge you, not one of you answered. This is a story we get from you guys all the time. We ask questions, nothing. So what's the sense in coming up here and telling you anything? You don't listen to us. It really irks me. I don't like this separationism. Very important people, not so very important people. The not so very important people are the ones that pay the taxes. They are the important people. But not to run out of time here, I have a solution for this for myself, and I will bring it up at the next meeting, and hopefully I can get a real good response from the fellow residents. I don't know, I honestly don't know what this old woman has hanging over your heads that you allow this to keep on going. She's already told us she's a Yaqui Indian. Are you afraid she's going to get the tribes over here or something? I don't really understand it. Think about it. Write it down on your consent. Why you are a very important person. David, you could fill pages. I know you could.
Next speaker is Greg Gonzalez.
Good evening. Thank you for your time. It's nice to be here after being away for a while. I'd like to talk about progress and work for the future, specifically in 4 years. We just witnessed the power and the glory of the Olympics in Paris. What a tremendous spectacle. In 4 years, the Olympics come to Los Angeles, and I and other residents wonder, are the Olympics coming to Montebello? Perhaps we can contact the artistic swimming team of Spain and offer the beautiful pool at Schur High School as a practice site. Perhaps we can organize an event at Boulevard Market to welcome the Olympic delegation of Senegal. Perhaps we can connect with the U.S. Pickleball Association and stage a world-class tournament as a potential future Olympic sport. Perhaps the Polish track and field team can host a clinic for local athletes at Montebello High School. The possibilities are limited only by our imagination. Let's not just go and watch the Olympics or watch them on TV. Let's have the Olympics come to us. I call on the city to connect with Olympic delegations all around the world and with the LA 28 committee. I volunteered to be part of the effort, and I look forward to our city playing a pivotal role in 4 years. It will go quickly. Let's not just watch it go by. Regarding other matters in the city, I pledge to become more educated and to help us all become better as we all continue to work for a better city and more representation and a greener city with environmental justice in mind. Thank you.
That concludes all speaker cards on non-agenda items.
Thank you very much, Mr. City Clerk. On staff communications of items of community interest, I do apologize, Mr. City Manager, I did skip over that prior to public comments.
No
Is there
worries.
any?
Good afternoon, Mayor, council members. Just have a few updates. At the next council meeting, prior to the meeting at 5 p.m., we will be having a 9/11 ceremony commemorating that incident. It's been dormant for a few years, partly because of COVID, so we're bringing it back. So we invite everybody at 5 p.m. before the next meeting on September 11 to please join us here at City Hall in that commemoration. The other item I wanted to talk about, great news. Last week it was announced that we are bringing a Tesla development to 1345 North Montebello Boulevard. I really want to commend Joe Palombi, Jose Gardea, the City Council for their support and all the staff that worked on this initiative for quite a while. It's a pretty big deal for the City of Montebello. It's going to be the largest Tesla facility in LA County. It'll have a showroom. It'll be a pickup location if you order your vehicle. It'll also be a maintenance facility. So it's a big deal. We want to commend staff for all their efforts in bringing this development to our city. The last item, I'm going to get a little ahead of it, our IT department, but I noticed today, if you were watching online and you saw closed session, you saw that there's a YouTube channel that was created by our staff. It's no longer the whole closed session, sign that you kind of see on a regular basis with no content. We do have a YouTube channel. Go on YouTube, look at Montebello. Our IT team staff has been incredible in terms of developing content, so keep an eye out for that. We're going to be, promoting it a lot more, but hopefully you can join us in terms of learning more about all the initiatives that we have going on in the city. Thank you.
I did notice on the YouTube channel image that the 9/11 memorial is from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. So if that could be fixed with the correct time, would greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll make that adjustment. It is at 5 p.m. I can confirm that.
Okay, thank you so much, and I hope our community does join us for that event. Moving forward, we do have our consent calendar. Mr. City Attorney, can you please read the statement of approval on consent items and allow council to pull any items of interest?
Thank you very much, Madam Mayor, members of the council. This is the consent agenda, items 8 through 18. Anyone, do we have any cards turned in on those items?
We do not.
Okay, thank you very much. At this time, all matters under the consent calendar are considered to be routine. Any items a member wishes to discuss, including any item of the public, which we have none, would be designated at this time. All other items may be approved in a single motion. Such approval will also waive the reading of any ordinance. So we have items, as I mentioned, 8 through 18. And this evening, we start with Mayor Pro Tem Melendez.
No items.
Thank you. Councilmember Jimenez.
No items.
Thank you. Councilmember Tamayo.
No items.
Thank you. Councilmember Torres.
Item 13.
13. And Mayor Peralta.
Item 13 as well.
Okay. So we can then take a motion to approve items 8 through 18, with the exception of item 13.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Mr. City Clerk, if we can please have roll call.
Mayor Pro Tem Melendez,
Aye.
Councilmember Jimenez, Councilmember Tamayo,
Aye.
Councilmember Torres,
Aye.
Mayor Peralta.
And I vote aye as well. And moving forward to item number 13, Councilmember Torres, you can go ahead and the floor is yours.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I just want to very quickly and publicly thank the efforts by the Human Resources team, the city manager, in collaboration and communication with the Police Officers Association on delivering what I think is a significant win for our employees as well as the city. There is going to be an investment, an increase, essentially a dedication of funds over the next 3 years of $3 million in salary and compensation that is going to put Montebello on another level of being able to recruit and retain officers at the highest levels that we've seen in a long time. I want to thank those officers and those employees that have joined us recently. I want to thank those longtime employees that have kept the faith and shown that dedicated service to our city. But we continue to make steps on catching our employees up on what have been some pretty historic delays in getting Montebello to a market where we are competitive with other cities. One of the things that really opened up my mind to the way that Montebello fits in the larger scope, it's not just about our organization and it's not just about what's happening here, but it's about what's happening in relation to other cities like us. It's also in relation to what's happening in much larger organizations like county organizations where they are talking about billions of dollars of funds where they can really attract and retain at a completely different level than a city like Montebello. We are super appreciative and fortunate to have our own police department, and I am very proud to be supporting this item this evening.
Thank you, Councilmember Torres. And echoing just similar comments, today the City of Montebello will be considering the adoption of a new MOU contract for our police department that marks a major investment in our officers. This 3-year agreement includes a 14.5% salary increase, expanded special assignment pay, higher education incentives, and for the first time in 16 years, we are significantly increasing our contributions to medical family plans by 43% for two-party coverage and up to 47% for family coverage. And this goes beyond just our police personnel, but as a citywide solution to the ever-growing burden of medical and healthcare expenses that our employees and their families face. We're also introducing, and thank you to my colleagues, this upcoming month we will be having our first ever First Responders Appreciation Luncheon for both our fire and police personnel to ensure that we're honoring and recognizing their efforts and the work that they do within our community. These initiatives and actions truly reflect our commitment to building a supportive, competitive, and sustainable environment for our first responders. By investing in their well-being, we're not only recognizing their essential role in our community, but also ensuring that Montebello continues to attract and retain top talent within our police department. With that, I will go ahead and call for a motion to approve the item.
I'll make the motion.
Okay, motion by Councilmember Jimenez. Can I please get a second?
Second.
Second by Councilmember Torres. If I can please have roll call.
Mayor Pro Tem Melendez,
Aye.
Councilmember Jimenez,
Aye.
Councilmember Tamayo,
Aye.
Councilmember Torres,
Aye.
Mayor Peralta.
And I vote aye. And that leads us now to our AB 1234 travel reports. I'm going to go ahead and just look across. No reports. Okay, that will take us to our council orals. This evening, I do have council orals. I just have one, and that is requesting council consensus to direct staff to explore the creation of a small business theft and vandalism fund, either through CDBG funding for the next round or other type of funding opportunities. As we know, our small businesses are the target in terms of vandalism and theft. And I know that in the past or currently we do have CDBG funding that goes towards facade improvements, particularly for our downtown district. I think it would be a great opportunity to really support our small businesses here in the city of Montebello, many who have been operating 10, 20, 30 plus years, who are affected specifically by vandalism and theft, to be able to receive grant funding, to be able to cover expenses that would be very helpful if these situations do arise and they are being affected by this type of behavior. And so I would just like to request that consensus either through CDBG funding in the next round or other opportunities. I'll go ahead and leave that to staff to be a little creative in terms of how that could come to light. But if I could please have roll call for support on that item.
Madam Mayor, really quickly a comment?
Yes.
So I just want to say thank you for bringing this idea forward. When it comes to being a business-friendly city, when it comes to addressing the effects of the crimes that we've seen happen recently, you know, I think we often wonder what more can we do to address these things. We've made a lot of moves towards economic development. We've made a lot of moves towards trying to make a city that's vibrant and exciting, but it also needs to be a city where people that are taking the risk to come here, or as you mentioned, people that have been here for a long time, feel that they have that support. There was Butter Lab who, got hit within their first week of opening, and it's devastating to see people that are taking that leap and having to deal with can be significant expenses on very thin margins right from the outset. So, just again, thank you for bringing this idea forward. The city taking that step to really be supportive of our business community and further this idea that we're creating that healthy, vibrant, and exciting space, I think is furthered by this item. And so I will, I was going to say make a motion, but we're going down the roll call. Yeah.
No, I appreciate those comments. Thank you, Councilmember. Roll call?
Yes. Mayor Pro Tem Melendez?
Aye.
Councilmember Jimenez? Councilmember Tamayo?
Aye.
Councilmember Torres?
Aye.
Mayor Peralta?
And I vote aye. And prior to adjourning today, I would just like to today adjourn our meeting in memory of two very wonderful community members that we have lost. First, it is just with profound respect and admiration that today we honor the life and legacy of Edward Castillo Soto, a cherished resident of Montebello since 1963. Apologies. Edward was a proud native Angelino, a devoted born-again Christian, and a steadfast member of the Ark of Montebello Church. His service to our country during World War II, where he served with the 727th Military Police Battalion in Tehran and Rome, reflects his unwavering dedication. For his service, Edward was awarded the World War II Victory Medal and the Army of Occupation Medal. After his honorable discharge, Edward built a successful career as a California state licensed general contractor, specializing in custom masonry, and founded Montebello Construction. His commitment to his craft was evident through his long-standing membership with the International Union of Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers since 1954. Edward was married for 68 years to his beloved wife, Helen, who passed away earlier this year. He is survived by their children, Edward Jordan Soto, Elizabeth Helen Soto, along with 2 grandchildren and 3 great-grandchildren. His presence will be deeply missed, but his memory will forever remain in our hearts. Please join me for a moment in silence to honor Edward's memory, his service, and the lasting impact that he made to our city. I would also like to take a moment to speak on another just very incredible, kind resident that I'm sure all of us here on this dais had gotten to know very well. A former friend and fellow veteran, Robert Tapia. He was a good and honorable man who served his country in the U.S. Army and the city of Montebello, where he lived for more than 40 years and was a businessman for more than 30 years. Bob was a proud graduate of Garfield High School in East Los Angeles and supported their alumni foundation and served on the board of the directors of The Whole Child, a nonprofit that provides vital services for children. He also created his own nonprofit, Golden Rule Community Development, the Robert Tapia Foundation, to better help those in need by investing in affordable housing, creating economic opportunities in the region, and assisting young students to follow their dreams and goals. Bob was a friend to all. We will miss him dearly, and may he rest in peace. I would like to go ahead and have a moment of silence for both.
If I may, Mayor, I would also like to close in memory of Richard Alatorre, who is and will forever be in the history books for the state of California and Latino politics. He was also one of my mentors, and he passed away 2 weeks ago. He is one of the reasons why some of us have had the opportunity and were able to run for office. And his legacy, I can't imagine will ever be forgotten. So I would also like to close in memory of Richard Alatorre.
Okay, I will call for a moment of silence. Thank you. I would like to now request a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
Okay, and we will be adjourning today at 8:11 p.m. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.